This donut recipe was an actual hit and I know you're going to enjoy it too. Hello, I'm Vicky and this is Vicky in the kitchen. If you are new here, thank you for coming. Feel free to subscribe and let's get into it. So to make this, you're going to be using bread flour. If you don't have bread flour, use all-purpose flour. Then I'm going to be adding in granulated sugar, instant yeast, and then some salt. I'll give this a good mix and make a well in the center. So if you're using active yeast, you may want to activate it with some lukewarm milk, okay? But I'm adding my lukewarm milk, vanilla extract, and 1 room temperature egg. So begin to mix it until it forms a dough. I also rinsed in my milk bowl, this is about 2 tablespoons more, and then once it became difficult to stir, I switched over to my hand. So I'm going to use my hand to make the donuts to show you that you can do this by hand and it comes out perfect. You'll notice I'm adding water because the dough is a bit tough. I'll leave all the ingredients and their exact measurements in the description box, so feel free to check that. So I'm going to knead this until the dough just comes together like the way you are seeing on the screen, and then I'm going to transfer it to my floured surface and begin to knead it. I'm going to knead this for 4 to 5 minutes until it comes together. Then I'll just add my margarine and then continue kneading. You can use butter for this, it also works fine. So when you add the margarine and you continue kneading, you will notice that the dough is falling apart. That's just how it is, okay? It takes time for the fat to combine into the dough. So keep on kneading it until it comes together beautifully. Because we are kneading by hand, you want to be very patient and knead the dough so that you can get the best result. You should knead it for 20, 30, 40 minutes to get the best result, okay? Just be patient and knead it and you will get the result you are looking for. So if you are watching me up to this point and you've not yet subscribed, my darling, please subscribe and also like this video. I'm going to be sharing very simple recipes you can make at home. You do not want to miss any of them. And if you are a returning subscriber, I'm so grateful for your support. Thank you for liking my videos and sharing them. Our dough is coming together nicely. I'm going to form this into a ball just the way you are seeing me do it on the screen. And then I'm going to go ahead and check to find out if it's ready or if I've kneaded it well. You want to poke the dough, and if it bounces back at you, that is when you know it is ready. I'm going to go ahead and generously grease my bowl here because I do not want the dough to stick when it is rising. And I'm going to add in the dough as well. And also grease the top of the dough because I'm going to be using plastic wrap to cover this. I don't want it to stick to the wrap when it rises. You can also use a napkin to cover it or a bowl cover, okay? I'm going to leave this in a warm place to rise for 30 to 40 minutes. If where you are is a bit cool, you may want to switch on your oven, just heat it a bit and turn it off and put it inside. In about 40 minutes, it will rise beautifully like mine did, okay? So you want to just take off the plastic wrap and then take out the excess air from the dough. I'm going to be making this into a log, so I need all the air to be out of the dough so that I get equal pieces. After kneading the air out, I'm going to make a log and pinch the back so that it does not open up, okay? Make sure it is airtight so that we do not have so many air pockets in the dough. Then you are going to go ahead and use your knife to cut it into half and then cut the halves into half again until you get the sizes you are looking for. So once I cut the 4 of them into half, I'll be okay. But if you want them smaller than that, you can go ahead and cut the 8 dough pieces into half as well. So you want to pinch the dough and then roll it on your work surface the way I'm doing now to form a smooth ball. Then you want to flour your work surface generously because that's where we are going to rise the dough. You can also rise it on your baking tray, which you've lined with parchment paper, and then flour as well. So our second method of making the ball, you want to flatten the dough the way I did and pinch the back. Make sure it's airtight so that there are no air pockets in the dough, and then use your hand to roll it into a ball just like this. I find out that this method works better for me. So I'm not making the donuts with the holes in the middle, so I've greased my jar cover with some oil, and I'm just going to press it down for it to become flatter, okay? And I'm going to leave it to rise in a warm place. We are back to check on our dough, and they've almost doubled in size nicely. We are adding some oil into the frying pan, and then we are going to heat it until it's nice and hot. Then we are going to go ahead and fry the dough until it is well done. So you want to fry this under low medium heat so that the outside can have time to cook and the inside will also cook nicely. We do not want the inside to be fresh, okay? We want the donuts to be nice and satisfying. So the dough is going to rise in the oil as well. You want to use your skewer to turn it around so that it can fry evenly. You want to also check for brownness and then flip it over when you notice that it's brown to your desire. You may fry it a bit browner or a bit lighter. It all depends on you. The most important thing is that you fry it until it cooks very well. So let's continue frying and we'll be back to check on our donuts. Our first batch is ready. I'm going to get that out of the oil and fry the second batch as well. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this donut recipe because it was a hit, I tell you. So you can fry it lightly brown, and then when you are ready to serve it, you fry it a little bit more until it becomes the perfect golden brown color you are looking for. You can store it in the fridge as well, and when you are ready to use it, just microwave it for a few seconds and then you are good to go. Look at how beautiful this is looking. So for those of us who like sugar donuts, the kids and then some of the childhood adults, we are going to put in the sugar and then coat the donuts with the sugar while the donuts are still hot. Okay, if you coat it while it's cold, it will not stick to the donuts. So this is what we have: light, airy and fluffy, just perfect and absolutely delicious. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Do not forget, God loves you and has a very great plan for your life. Remember, I love you all so much, and then don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you in my next video. Bye.